Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the losers round 3 matchup between AdmiralPrice and OmgScottieRawr. Now we're looking here from AdmiralPrice's perspective. He is the Mori and he chose the first map, which is Slumbering Settlement, and which is typical of AdmiralPrice. He has a very interesting and unique army setup. He has 4 Nodachis in a very wide formation, a couple Nagidana monks, and some Yari Ashigaru in the front to be sort of a spear wall. Also Matchlock and Yari Ashigaru, little detachments off here, sort of crabbing. But didn't start off in the forest, so Scotty will know about them. Scotty has a nice little sword corps going on here with 3 Katana Samurai and some Nodachis in the front. Got some Yari Ashigaru as well, and a lot of cavalry for both sides, so it should be very interesting to see how the cavalry is used. Now Slumbering Settlement, I really like this map just because it's so good for crabbing. Unfortunately, AdmiralPrice don't think they're hidden in the beginning as little attachments there, so Scotty will know about them. And the army on Scotty's side, or excuse me, on AdmiralPrice's side, has a little bit of an advantage because of the tree line that sticks out here in the middle. You can sneak some units up there, and the other side does not have that. So a little bit of an advantage going to AdmiralPrice, but Scotty looks like he's going to be able to capture at least one of these buildings. Farmhouse in the middle, but not quite far enough to get it. So maybe we should check out the action going on over here, and Scotty has totally seen the matchlocks up there, but oh, a light cavalry was there and hiding. Is actually doing a good job of hitting the Yari cavalry. He was at 35. And the Matchlocks might get out of here alive at 66 men. The Yari cavalry has to pull back. So AdmiralPrice may be intentionally deploying his units so they were seen by Scotty, and maybe just trying to get his cavalry into to sort of commit itself and tie it down with that light cavalry. And did an okay job, killed about half that Yari cavalry, so hats off to them for not just dying horribly instantly. And a Yari Ashigaru is going to get up here and take out that Yari cavalry. And Price also is going to be taking the workshop, so AdmiralPrice is in a fairly strong position here. The Great Guard for Scotty has come up and hitting a Nodachi, giving him a taste of their own medicine. But Scotty is very tight here in the middle, all clumped up, and this could be very dangerous because AdmiralPrice, look at this surround he has going on here. Units everywhere. Scotty has a little bit of maneuverability on this side, and oh, AdmiralPrice has left his general all alone, caught up in the micro battle. This Great Guard, is he going to make it? The general is pulling out for AdmiralPrice. Can he make it? Great Guard pursuing, trying to get that charge. I think they're going a little faster. Cavalry battles up here in the middle as well. And Scotty's winning over there, and yes, AdmiralPrice's general will get out of there, but the Great Guard's going to get a nice hit into the rear of the Nodachi Samurai. Ooh, look at those numbers drop. Killed about 30 men in a nice wide open charge. The best way to do it. Bonsai's activated, but they've already lost half of their men, and the Great Guard have only lost 2. So both sides have taken casualties early on, but it looks like Scotty has gotten the better of it. And ooh, AdmiralPrice did a little bit of a disorganized attack here. One Nodachi is engaged with this Yari Ashigaru. Maybe didn't get the best charge off as they're down 30 men already. And the rally is popped there for Scotty, and did a good job of just chasing this whole flank off, and now AdmiralPrice had a good surround going, but the huge cavalry component on this side for Scotty was managed to just chase that side off, and so he doesn't have that surround going. So this clumped up army of his with the Katana Samurai could definitely beat this Nodachi group for AdmiralPrice if he's not careful. Oh, but a big charge coming in from the Yari cavalry. Very well taken by AdmiralPrice. Just bowls them over. Oh my goodness, what a good charge. And that could be very dangerous. It's anybody's game at this point. Both sides are inflicting serious damage on the other. But I think, well, Scotty did have an advantage, but look at his infantry just ripped up at this point. That was a Yari cavalry charge. It wasn't a Great Guard, so they won't be able to stand quite as well. But Nodachis are now running in. Bonsai's activated as well, and should get an okay charge off on this kind of Samurai, even though they're blocked a little bit by the light cavalry. And now Scotty is just torn apart, and his army's a little bit split up. But this Great Guard could do some serious damage here. Where's he going to go? Into the cavalry? Nope. Pulling out and going into... No. Pulling back out and going into the cavalry. Matchlock's not getting a good shot off there for AdmiralPrice. But both sides, again, are just taking serious casualties. It's still anybody's game because this chunk's been wiped out for AdmiralPrice, and now if Scotty can move these guys up, still at about half strength each, so they could do some damage if they got a good surround off. Looks like Scotty's going to try and take this chunk out over here first so we can sweep into the center and take him out because they're so far from the general. He could get some serious chain routes going if he gets a good charge off. But he's going to need to get some cavalry around. And it doesn't look like he really has any left. It all got routed, so it's going to be up to the infantry now. The last of Scotty's cavalry has routed. I take that back. There's 1 Yari cavalry left at half strength. And we'll see if Scotty can hold out here. So AdmiralPrice didn't get the surround that he looked like he wanted, but it looks like he's going to be able to carry the day here. The Yari cavalry is actually going right through the line. Ooh, maybe not a good move because this great guard right here is going to be able to clean that up, and Scotty will officially have no cavalry left. But the Matchlock's getting an okay shot off into the edges of this Naginata monk, but it doesn't look like that's going to be enough. Oh, there was another Yardi cavalry. It's one left of 14 men, but not a whole lot of good they can do unless they get a really good charge off. AdmiralPrice's general's now up at the front to give some much-needed stability, but Scotty is in stand and fight and has been for a while. And it looks like AdmiralPrice has mostly spear units left on his infantry, while Scotty has swords. So it's still going to be anybody's game. AdmiralPrice's cavalry has been tied down here in the middle, was not able to get around and get a good flank, and these matchlocks could really cut him down and end the threat there from the cavalry. AdmiralPrice's general's getting into it. Looks like he's going to be going into the matchlocks to shut down that threat, but it could be dangerous. Could get a big volley off. Is he going to make it in time? Looks like he does. The Matchlock Samurai takes a big charge there. But Scotty's general could get into this as well. We could have a general duel. Very exciting. Matchlocks for AdmiralPrice are going to get tied down by the Yari Ashigaru and Katana Samurai. It is still anybody's game, but AdmiralPrice is going to be cleaning up this wing over here, and if he collapses it on the center, it'll seal the deal for AdmiralPrice and give him the Game 1 victory on his home turf. We'll see if he can do it. General for AdmiralPrice is at 21 men. Scotty's still sitting at 29. And it looks like AdmiralPrice is going to pull out the win here, but what a close match it was. Both sides being very worthy here, trying to hold on for dear life and lose this round 3, because the loser of this series will be out of the tournament. Coming now to clean up the general for Scotty, and they have broken, and that means AdmiralPrice has taken Game 1 on his home turf. Maybe having the farmhouse there sealed the deal. See you back on the main menu. Well, both of these players are very worthy, and that's definitely what we saw in this match. Very close, both sides having similar losses, about 1,350 men. But just worked out in AdmiralPrice's favor. Was able to pull in and taking out so much cavalry about halfway through that infantry fight. Really sealed the deal. And if Scotty could have gotten one unit around to make a big charge, it could have been very different. But such a close game. Very well played by both players. Neither side could really strike a fatal blow. There were a couple mistakes where one cavalry unit would run in and get a good hit off, but I mean, that was a series of jabs. There was no big knockout punch there, and it just was a battle of stamina, and AdmiralPrice pulled that one out and got the win in Game 1. But we're going to Scotty's home turf in the next one, see if he can even up the series and take this to Game 3. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, everybody.